Hi everyone, this is Yann Camus from Bliss Climbing, and today I want to present you a reaction video to Magnus Midtbø video of a traverse going into a straight line across Norway, and all of a sudden he hits obviously a cliff, and apparently he's going to do some rope soloing. It'll be my first time watching the rope solo part. I know that he took with him some trad gear that will be interesting. Usually he climbs boulders and sport climbs and sea cliffs, but trad, I don't remember seeing his skills in trad climbing. That will be super interesting. Let's go.
Straight up here. I'm gonna get the climbing stuff out and see if I can try to climb this. Marcus, you can go around though. See, I don't see any protections though. Like I have all my trad gear. I don't see many natural placements. Is my French harness. I mean, it's not the biggest cliff in the world, but this might be epic actually. I also want to give a disclaimer, like the way I'm doing it now, the way I'm trying to solo this route is not the way to do it.
Okay, so what I can see already, he has some trad gear on him. Yeah, that's a bunny ears figure 8 on a locking carabiner. That's on his harness. So pretty much at the end of the rope, you can see over there that there's only a 60 centimeter end going there. So that'll be the end of the rope, and let's see.
Probably it's not the safest way, and also watch out for loose rocks. You see this? No one's climbed here before. Try not to throw it on my rope. Oh, that's a pretty good.
So no bottom belay anchor. I wonder how he wants to do that. He already grabbed a nut, and the nut is not a great bottom belay anchor, because if it wiggles, it's going to come out. So you need a bomber belay anchor. Obviously, it's your safety, right?
Good placement. Oh yeah, that's a very good placement. Okay, now I'm secure, I think.
So downwards nut. So he's secure for the next 30 centimeters. And maybe because there's no redundancy, there's, I mean, this is not a good anchor. It's just a nut. Might be bomber, but, you know, I don't know. Like, this seems crazy. Like, let's see what comes out of it.
I should have had 2 placements, but it's probably fine.
Whoa, just a note that 2 like this for a bottom belay anchor would be crap. You need a bomber belay anchor for an upward pull, and in his case, because he put his pro high, you need it to be good multi-directional for pulling down or up.
So slimy. It is so tempting to just walk around, but
okay, so what's going on there? There's another nut. And so there's another nut. There's a cam up there. You can see the end of the cam, and he clipped the rope with a clove hitch to the cam, and the rope is running through the nut. So what the hell? If there's no bottom belay anchor, because his first nut was not good upward pull, so how come the rope goes through the nut, the carabiner here? That does not make sense. That won't work, and obviously he will do a factor 2 fall or a direct fall on the cam if he falls that's it. Like, this knot is worth nothing, and the knot below is also worth nothing, I believe. He has a Grigri on him, and the rope is going up. The Grigri, I think, is I believe is clipped regularly, like he would belay someone. So this is not how we do it rope soloing. Usually it's the worst method. Can be upside down is better, but most people use a chest harness, also chest support. Go see Bliss Climbing Tech GG modifier for that. Anyway, let's go.
I have to do it in a straight.
Okay, and now we see just another angle, but basically it's the same thing. There seems to be a modification to his Grigri there. The flap, the triangle, metal triangle seems to be cut away. It's interesting because it's totally something that's not required to make this system work, and there's so many wrong things already. Like, maybe borrowed this modified Grigri from someone who knew a little bit more. I don't advise you cut this flap, because with that flap cut, the rope can go under the handle when you fall, and that could result in cutting the rope or damaging badly the Grigri to a point that it can release the rope. Anyway, see the clove hitch. Let's go.
Straight line. That's the whole point of this video. Oh, it's slippery.
Running shoes. That's the worst. I mean, he brought a trad rack, a rope, a helmet, and no running shoes. That's crazy. I mean, what is he expecting? Like, okay, he's a good climber, but look at the wall angle right now. It looks like it's vertical, but maybe the camera angle is tilted, because climbing vertical with running shoes like this, I mean, he's a world-class climber, so who knows? Let's go. For your survival in a vertical environment, your climbing ability is probably the most important skill. The climbing shoes are probably the most efficient tool to increase your climbing ability. So that's why I'm very surprised about the running shoes.
Definitely not a fall you want to take. The thing is, now I have to go down and get all my stuff, so I have to make an anchor and then rappel down. Things like this just take so much time.
Okay,
so,
one
we
anchor.
Just started. I'm curious how long this is going to take. It's just going up and down. Now I have to go down and get my bag, and then go climb back up with my bag. First cliff successfully scaled.
Dude. All right. So let's sum it up. Like, there was nothing really good to follow. Don't do anything like this. Bottom belay anchor, you need that. If you go rope solo, you need a strong anchor, not a knot like this. And you see that he close hitches all is pro going up. I mean, best recipe for disaster right there. No, it's not rope soloing. It is rope soloing, okay, but it's the worst kind. I think that Walter Bonatti in 1955, going up the Aiguille des Drus, opening a new route, rope solo, probably did a better job at making a system work for rope soloing.
It's slippery.
And you can see,
this is definitely not a fall.
You never see the ground and the top at the same time. So not obvious what's the height of the cliff. Maybe it's pretty small actually, so it's making a dramatic video. Obviously you never want to fall that distance. That would be awful. Let's see if there's other spots in this video with rope solo. And just like this, top rope solo with Grigri is not the best, not the worst. For him it's very easy, just led with a very bad system. So top rope soloing with Grigri is no big deal.
Bit of a jump. Wow, this is amazing. I think I'll have to scramble this.
So he chose to jump in a location where it was apparently with consequences if he had to fall. Sometimes you have to take decisions on the fly. You don't always break up the rope. So I understand that. Be careful out there, pushing your boundaries like this. You need to go slow and easy because you never want to find the limits of your boundaries and get hurt. Especially remember, he's by himself, really far from the car and humans.
Question is, rope or no rope? I think I'll be fine without. I'll try first to see. Oh, it's so slippery though. That was a little bit sketchy.
Yeah, sketchy, man. Slippery, wet, with the fungus on the rock. Usually it's not looking good with running shoes. Like the guy is a really good climber, so, and he's making the video more entertaining. I don't think he was at any risk maybe, but no, I mean, climbing is always dangerous, and that's why people use ropes, and and something can happen really quickly. So a little story here. I was in Yosemite with two friends. Very casual spot, going for one pitch climbs, and we were on a rock somewhere, and my friend just messed up his footing on that rock where we thought we were totally safe. He fell down right beside the rock, and there was no big deal, nothing happened. But when looking better, just 1 meter further was a cliff, and he would have fallen many meters and could have killed himself right there. And so it was a really close call. So just be careful, look at your surroundings, and be aware. Okay, some more climbing. Let's go. Scrambling.
I find it really fascinating that no one has probably walked right here throughout the history of humans. I don't think anyone has been right here. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. People should be very careful pushing rocks down, but in this case I know that there's no one down there, so it's safer to kick this down now instead of it sliding down. It's crazy how easy that was. The thing is, if I use the rope, it's gonna take me a very long time to climb this. If I don't use the rope, it's not gonna take me that long.
Wait, you know, he's just tackling this cliff. To me, it looks like real climbing, a real cliff and stuff, and consequence, and somewhat difficult.
I just saved so much time doing this without putting the rope on, and it was pretty mellow. It wasn't that bad. I don't know if you see it, but there's two black sheep down there looking at me, wondering what the hell I'm doing. That is a little cave, but there's not much shelter, but if it's big enough, I think it could work. I definitely think I should go for that. That is definitely the best place I've seen. That looks pretty good. If this works now, I am gonna be so psyched. I honestly thought that I would sleep on the ground tonight. Okay, that is good. It has to be a little bit longer actually. Yeah, that is good. Now it's gonna work. Oh my god, look at that! Oh, this is perfect! That is amazing. And look at the view I have too. Man, if I was just able to make myself some hot food now, I would be so psyched. I did not think that this was gonna work out in my favor. Look at that. Even more perfect.
So this cave and hanging the hammock like this is pretty nice. He's lucky. I think he's going to get a good night.
Everything feels pretty sore today. It looks like I will have to do some climbing here. Making sure that this is solid is pretty important, but this is good. So the Ace Pro 2 is also filming from that angle. This crack looks pretty wet, especially in the beginning.
Right on! He learned overnight. There's a bottom belay anchor now. No, he knew how to do things. It's just that there was no bottom belay anchor and he had to improvise the first time, but obviously now he has something better. The rock that he used,
All it is pretty important, but this is good.
he says this is good, but looks small. It looks really small. So I don't know. It's a gamble when you have a single point of anchor like this at the bottom and you put your life on it. If you fall afterwards, he'll probably rely on that 100%. If that point fails, he's going down to the ground, so it's not something to take lightly. Very important.
So the Ace Pro 2 is also from that angle. This crack looks pretty wet, especially in the beginning.
Real rope solo now. Looks much better.
Slimy. Yeah, no, that might work a little bit.
He has a quick draw on his belay loop, and that's quite funny. Maybe he's thinking making some cash loops out of it, kind of backup cash loop method, but right now going right from the ground, there's no big need for it. I wonder if his Grigri is upside down or just normal. So it's normal. It's past normal. So yeah, it's not ideal. It'll lock on him big time.
Better than nothing. This one is not that great, but it's just as a backup. Okay.
So he's nesting a lot of pro. He has 3 pros in a row. It looks like it's all in a single feature, so that's not ideal. If the feature blows, all the pro come out and there's nothing else, but the next pro doesn't look that far. I'm wondering if he's setting it up for a fall. Let's see.
Whoa. Woo. Oh, that was that knot down there. Came out. Oh, both of them did actually. Okay, so now I'm just hanging off this. And of course, now it starts raining.
Come on, Magnus. So 2 nuts came off, and so there was slack on him, and he weighted the system. I don't think he trusted it for a full fall, and he's not used to rope solo, obviously. I don't think he needed to rest on the Pro. I think it was for the movie. He's a really good climber. There's no reason he needs to rest on anything. He can muscle up this thing in a pinch. So he was setting up for a fall, I believe, but he did not want to take the fall because it's much too scary. That's what I read. That's what I think.
Oh, nice hinge in. At the beginning I was a little bit worried if I was actually going to make it or not.
He's taking that diagonal there, which is clearly much nicer, lengthening the real climbing, but it would have been much easier to go in the back right there. Maybe he thought there was some loose rocks, maybe it's hard to say, not being there myself, but pretty sure it would be the easy way up and just much safer. So given that he had a feeling of a belay, he went for more real rock climbing.
Whew. This probably took me an hour in total, and I've moved 0 meters or 1 meter maybe in distance. Now I just need to keep going that way. I still have to rappel down though, so now I'm just gonna tie the rope up here, rappel down, get all my stuff, climb back up, and then continue.
Yeah, don't forget your ropes, Magnus. You have to go back down, yes?
I have to get the camera that I put down there.
Right on, right on. Much better. Looking good. I mean, there's the orientation of the Grigri must have messed his experience, and the nuts popping off are really scary. I'm pretty sure he did not have a reasonable way to suspend the lead rope weight to make sure that there's no back feed in his system. So, you know, it's scary and a little bit dangerous also. The Grigri would have caught, we don't know about how much he struggled clipping Pro. He might have struggled quite a bit, but we don't see that at all. So all in all, congrats, real lead rope solo right there. In running shoes again. What the hell?
Like now I just came to a full stop. This is a ledge, and there's probably like 200 meters down or something. Like I just walked down from here. I have no idea how I'm gonna get around this. I don't even know where I am. Okay, but this is not good. This is not good at all. This seems pretty dangerous. Problem is I don't know where I am. I mean, I know that I've been walking in a straight line, but I don't really know exactly where I am. Okay, I think I need to go a little bit.
So yeah, orienteering, if he's going in a straight line and he's a world-class athlete, and has some water apparently, and good layers of clothing, and even some shelter. I mean, he's fine. He's just up for an adventure there. I don't think he's scared at all. I don't think it's really dangerous also. It's just probably for the movie. You know, a cliff going down 200 meters. He has a rope, so we can figure out a way to rappel. It'll just slow him down. Let's see.
That way. So I actually went off track for a little bit without noticing it, because I haven't had any landmarks to navigate from, but now I'm back on the track. So I hope I'm not gonna jinx it. It's so foggy too, so that makes navigating a lot harder. This place is amazing. Look at the waterfall. I don't know if you see how big that is from here. Now I'm like enjoying it again. It's pretty cool. I have to swim across this lake, and it's so much bigger than I thought.
Swimming, not climbing, let's pass. Okay, there's a cliff.
Oh my fucking god. This is just incredible. Look at this. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh my god, what a place. This has been an insane trip. So much harder than I expected. I still have like a 2-hour hike to get back to the car, but it's on like a proper trail, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Okay, he's not base jumping off this cliff. That's okay. Well, I thought he was going in a straight line, so why isn't he going over the cliff? I don't know. I have to check the whole video, I guess. It looks really good, so I'll do that right now, but I'll stop recording. I hope you liked my comments on the lead rope solo stuff. Incredible that Magnus Midtbø went for it and did it. So a friend of mine looking at Magnus Midtbø's straight line video told me you should talk about the 2-jar story, and here's the tale. When you start climbing, you have 2 jars, one for luck and one for experience. The luck jar is full of marbles and your experience is empty. You're starting out. But after a while, climbing, each time you're in a situation where you could be injured, but you're not, you pick one marble of your luck jar and put that in your experience jar. And when you climb enough, after a few years, if you climb a lot, or maybe 5-10 years, your luck jar is empty, and hopefully you gathered enough experience to keep yourself safe. And after I've been climbing roughly for 30 years, it's been a while that I think I rely only on experience and no more luck. So I'm very careful out there, because I know that the slightest mistake can take me to an injury, because I'm climbing so much that I can't rely on luck anymore. And I need all the experience and rely on that only. And looking at this video, I think Magnus was a little bit lucky in some ways. So only him knows if he chose everything right, or he was lucky at some point. That's it. Like my channel, like this video, follow me, and go see my website blissclimbing.com, where you find rope solo online courses. Thank you.